Hey there everyone, let's go ahead and RNG Dialga without any CFW. So here we are, I'm right outside the spear pillar, and that's where we're going to go ahead and get our seed. Now, normally, but before the update where you could re-identify with a Pokemon in the room, we would get our seed here, we'd get close, we'd hit timeline to generate a timeline, we'd step in at 0, and then we'd go and try to get started with Dialga really fast, or Palkia if you have that version. But we don't have to do that. All we have to do is get the seed. So I'm going to go ahead and click the monitor blinks so that we get started. You can see that I've got everything set up. I've got the eye. We are ready to go. There we go. We're logging blinks and everything. Let me bring up the web tool. I'll just show that off while we're getting the blinks. And so we're going to go to the stationary. Standard delay for Palkia Dialga is 84. Remember to set IVs so that you are actually making sure that you have the 3 perfect IVs. Genderless. This is a genderless legendary, and then you can, of course, these are the filters that you can enter if you want to have, if you're looking for anything particular. Like, let's say if you want to have 31 HP, you could put that in there, and when you get your seed, you'll search for things under 31 HP. You can set any nature you want. Any the ability doesn't really matter. Just put any, because otherwise you'll make yourself probably miss something, because it will determine. It will say it'll be ability 1 or 0, but there's only one ability for this legendary, so don't bother. Anyways, and then of course shiny. So we're gonna wait. We have to get our seed. We're still quite a ways to go. So I'm going to go ahead and skip for that, and we'll have our seed. We'll figure out where we want to target, and then we'll go ahead and RNG this. Well, alright, we got ourselves a seed. That's great. Alright, so let's go ahead and we're going to go ahead and copy all this into our handy dandy chatot. There we go. Alright, so let's go see, where's the shiny? Where's our nearest shiny for Dialga Palkia? 1415. Alright, that's not so bad. Now again, we're gonna, before you had to do the whole work with the timelines, we don't have to do that anymore. We can re-identify in the room with Palkia and Dialga. So we can just get close here. So 1415, that's opening and closing the Pokedex a few times. Remember, every time you do this, it is 165. So that's 320, 480. I don't know. Now we're just doing some math. Yeah, okay, that's pretty good. All right, so you don't want to go all the way up to Palkia Dialga, because then you start the battle. So we're gonna go ahead and do that, and there we go. Alright, so let's go ahead and re-identify. For that we have a different, I created a different thing. Okay, there we go. Alright, let's go ahead and click re-ident 1 PK NPC, because we have one Pokemon NPC here and we want to make sure that's right. And let's go ahead and re-identify off that. So it's going to take 20 blinks to do that, and then we'll have an idea of where we actually are in the seed. And then we're going to go up and we're going to get close to 1415. I set 84 delay because that's usually what it is, but we'll get close to 1415. Now, the thing about the box legendaries, and I'm not sure why it's like that for them, you have to hit A twice on the cry. So what we're going to do is we're going to go up to him, start his cry, hit A once, and then at 1415 we'll press A again, and then we should get it. So just hang tight, and we'll get the seed. We'll re-identify the seed, and we should be good to go. All right, so there we go. We got it. We're at 1252, which is we're pretty close. One thing to note is you'll notice that I went ahead and did this after beating the Elite Four, because if you do it right when the first chance you get to catch this legendary, there's going to be 2 NPCs in the room, and their blinks will throw things off. So it's actually way more efficient, way easier. Even if you have CFW, it's way better to just wait beat them the first time or run away or whatever, and then beat the Elite Four, have them respawn, and come back and do it then. So let's see. Okay, we're waiting for 14-15. We're really close. I don't want to go back in the Pokedex and re-identify, because if we do that, we will mess things up, because it'll probably take longer to re-identify. So let's just go ahead and get things ready to go. So you just walk up, and we're going to hit A one time, and now we're just going to wait. We're going to wait for 14-15, and then we'll press A again, and we should be right. If the delay is off, if it's like 84, 85 or 83 or whatever, we'll check. We'll figure out where we went wrong. But this is pretty standard method for legendary hunts. All right, so there we go. We're just less than 100 advances to go. So just hang tight, and I'll skip ahead. Alright, here we are. We are 10 advances away. Okay, 1409, 1410, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Alright, now we see. Alright, obviously we did not hit exactly, because that is definitely not a shiny Dialga. But that's okay, we'll figure out what our delay was, and we can always try again. So let's go ahead, and I'm going to put in 1410 in here, and I'm going to change it to any so that we can see this. Now, again, normally what you would do is you'd catch this, and you'd go ahead and calculate its IVs and everything, and you'd get its nature, and then we can figure out this. But again, I'm just going to cheat a little bit here and look at it with CFW. Alright, so it's Bashful. Okay, I can tell we were off by 1, but yeah, Bashful 31, 30, 15, 31, 26, 31, and also PID. Yeah. So again, this method you can only confirm it with CFW, but the other method you'd have would just be catching this and then getting its IVs and its nature and then look. So you can see here that we hit 14-14 rather than 14-15, so it meant that our delay in this case was 83. If you go ahead and decrease it by 1, basically for every 1 you're off. So like if this was your target and you ended up hitting here, you just add 2 to your delay. So instead of 84, you'd be using 86. In this case, we use 83. So the way you confirm that is just by hitting search again after updating that, and now look at 14-15, and there you go. You're getting that. Now it says the right thing. So there we go. If I was to try this again, we just go ahead and do 83 delay, and that should get me the Dialga I wanted. But you can see that we did get our seed right, because we got the stats that we were expecting. Well, we got the stats that were close enough, so yeah, the seed did work. And that's the method. You can use that for hunting Dialga. Just get your seed outside, re-identify outside the re-identify right in front of Dialga like that, and then just go ahead and hit your target. Remember to do it after you beat the Elite Four, and also remember to press A one time after you see the dialogue box come up on Dialga or Palkia. Otherwise, you'll probably be behind, because you'll have to mash A twice. So yeah, just hit it one time, wait, hit A again at your target. That's all there is to it. So I'm going to go ahead and catch this one actually with CFW, because I want specific stats, and it's easier when you can see all your advances. But that doesn't have to stop you. You can do this without CFW. You do not need any sort of special hacks or anything. You just got this Project XS, Chatot, and a little bit of know-how. So good luck, and I will see you all next time.